She down there cooking some damn spam.
No, it's just mysterious.
I like barbecue sauce.
Hey everyone, it's Micah Fragrance here, back at it again with another video. In today's video, I pulled out all of the main Prada Luna Rossa fragrances. Hey everyone, in today's video, we are going over all of the main Prada Luna Rossa fragrances. Now, the only Prada fragrances I own in my collection come from the Luna Rossa line. We have the EDT, we have the original Ocean, we have Black and Carbon. Now, yes, I understand Prada Ocean has what? An Eau de Parfum flanker and a Le Parfum flanker. Other than that, I have every single fragrance, but I figured I could still make this video because yes, although I only have the original Prada Luna Rossa Ocean, I still have all of the main Luna Rossa fragrances. I don't believe any of them have been discontinued, so I don't even think I'm missing any discontinued ones. But again, yes, I do know Ocean has some flankers, Black doesn't have any flankers, Carbon doesn't have any flankers, and the EDT, well, all the other fragrances are just flankers of the EDT. We're just going to be reviewing, going over them because I realize, I pretty much have a completed collection of the Luna Rossa fragrances. Starting it off simple with the EDT. This is a good citrusy, powdery fragrance that has this nice lavender side in there, and it has this slight mintiness in the opening. This is just going to be your good, everyday signature scent. As you guys can see, I've used not the most out of this bottle, but I've used a decent amount. The EDT is definitely good. I like to go about 5 sprays. This is a good year-round school fragrance, office fragrance, work fragrance, or if you just want something that you can smell fresh and clean with, this is what Luna Rossa EDT is going to be perfect for. So I really enjoy this one, and I wish it honestly got talked about more. The next one, I believe this is the first flanker. Do not quote me on that. Prada's Luna Rossa Ocean, a solid blue fragrance. That is what I'm going to say. It's just solid. That is the easiest way to describe this fragrance. It's not your typical blue fragrance, and it's interesting. With the name Ocean, you'd think it's aquatic, but it's not. This is a very powdery, citrusy, fresh blue fragrance. Longevity and projection on this one is honestly not that good. The Eau de Parfum has better longevity and projection. However, I prefer the scent. The Le Parfum of Ocean is super good, a really good scent, great longevity, and great projection. But the original is just for someone who wants to smell good, who wants to have, more of a basic blue fragrance, but that kind of stands out in the realm of blue fragrances. Good fragrance, unfortunately just not good longevity or projection. I get better longevity and projection with the original Luna Rossa. Moving it up, this one honestly surprised me. It gets a lot of comparisons to Dior Sauvage, Prada's Luna Rossa Carbon. Now, I was very skeptical with this one. Again, the biggest comparison is Dior Sauvage. I have Dior Sauvage, the EDT, and the Elixir, and I like them, but I didn't know if I really wanted another, Sauvage-styled fragrance in my collection if I have the real thing. This is like Sauvage, very bergamot heavy, ambroxan heavy, musky, a little bit of amber if I'm not mistaken. This still has a pepper note in there, but it is not nearly as peppery as Sauvage. This also has some metallics and mineral notes, and this is just an amazing fragrance. I did about 5 sprays when I wore this one for the first time, and my reaction was just like, wow, this is a very good fragrance. I did not think it was going to be nearly as good. Again, I was just expecting Sauvage. Yes, I tested it before, but I'd never actually given it a wearing. So, Prada Carbon, very happy that I got this one. And this one is definitely solid. So far, the 2 big ones I would be recommending, the EDT or Carbon, they have pretty similar uses. You can wear them both pretty much year-round. Ocean you can wear year-round as well. I wouldn't recommend this one as much simply because of the longevity and projection. But time for the last one, and this is by far my favorite one, Prada's Luna Rossa Black. This is an incredibly sexy fragrance. It is very powdery, ambery, vanillic, just a very good date night fragrance, cool weather fragrance. One thing that is interesting with this fragrance, a lot of people complain about longevity and projection. I do like 5 sprays with this one, and so many people will comment. They'll be like, dude, you're not spraying enough. I do 10 sprays. I don't even get a foot of projection. With this one, I do 5 sprays. I get at least 9-10 hours of longevity, and I kid you not, I get like 3 to 4 feet of projection, leaves a beautiful scent bubble around me. And I don't know, fragrances do tend to work on my skin. I think maybe for some people that is kind of a hard concept to grasp. Everyone's skin chemistry is different. A fragrance that lasts 10 hours on me may last 8 hours on you, may last 6 hours on someone else, may last 14 hours on someone else. I would like to say I have some pretty good skin complexity when it does come to fragrances. A decent amount of fragrances that people complain about longevity and projection with. I don't seem to have that issue. I understand some people could have different batches. Some people have newer batches, more reformulated batches. I totally understand that. But honestly, the Luna Rossa line is one that a lot of people say has poor longevity and projection, and that's just something I really can't disagree, or I really can't agree with. Other than Ocean, this one doesn't have the best longevity or projection, but the Luna Rossa line is absolutely phenomenal. I think that it's amazing. Will I get the flankers of Ocean? Maybe not the Eau de Parfum, but I would definitely be open to getting the Le Parfum. That one is pretty solid, but it's nothing that I'm necessarily going to be picking up anytime soon. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about the Prada Luna Rossa line or Prada fragrances in general. I don't really like L'Homme, and that's pretty much all I've smelled for Prada fragrances, honestly. But I think that they're pretty solid. Let me know in the comments below what you think about my video and Prada fragrances in general in the comments below. Thank you all. Have a great day. I'll see you all in the next video. Please make sure to drop a sub and a like if you guys have not already. It would greatly support the channel. Thank you all. Have a great day. Peace, everyone.